God rescued Israel from Egypt. He split the Red Sea. He guided them with fire from heaven. So, why did an entire generation still fail to reach the Promised Land? The book of Numbers is the story of fear, rebellion, and the devastating cost of unbelief. Today, we're breaking down the book of Numbers, one of the most dramatic journeys in the entire Bible. We'll explore the wilderness journey, the spies sent into Canaan, Israel's rebellion, and 5 powerful verses you need to know. And by the end, you'll understand why this ancient story still speaks directly to us today. The book of Numbers was traditionally written by Moses. Its name comes from the census or counting of the tribes of Israel at the beginning of the book. But Numbers is much more than statistics. It's a story of a nation learning whether they will trust God or fear the unknown. Israel begins preparing for the journey to the Promised Land. The tribes are organized. The tabernacle stands at the center of the camp, and God leads them through the wilderness with a cloud by day and fire by night. But despite the miracles, the people begin to complain about food, about hardship, about leadership, and slowly, gratitude turns into rebellion. Then comes one of the most important moments in the Old Testament. Moses sends 12 spies into the land of Canaan. For 40 days they explore the land, and when they return, they carry fruit so large it takes 2 men to carry it. The land is rich, beautiful, everything God promised. But there's a problem. Giants live there. Strong cities, powerful armies, and suddenly fear spreads through the camp. 10 spies say, "We can't do it." Only Joshua and Caleb trust God, but the people choose fear over faith. This moment changes everything. God declares that generation will wander the wilderness for 40 years, not because God failed, but because they refused to trust Him. An entire generation misses the Promised Land. Numbers becomes a warning about what fear and unbelief can destroy. As the people continue complaining, poisonous snakes spread through the camp. Many are bitten, many die. But God tells Moses to lift up a bronze serpent on a pole. Anyone who looks at it in faith will live. Once again, God provides mercy, even after rebellion. As the journey nears its end, Moses prepares Joshua to lead Israel. The next generation stands ready. The wilderness season is ending, and the story is preparing for the Promised Land. Important verses from Numbers 6:24-26. The Lord bless you and keep you. One of the most famous blessings in the Bible, Numbers 11:23. Is the Lord's arm too short? Nothing is impossible for God. Numbers 14:9. Do not be afraid. Fear was Israel's greatest enemy. Numbers 14:18. The Lord is slow to anger. God is patient and merciful. Numbers 21:9. Anyone who looked at the bronze serpent lived. Faith brought healing. The book of Numbers is not just about wandering in the desert. It's about what happens when fear becomes stronger than faith, and it asks a powerful question. Will you trust God when the path ahead looks impossible?